That's crazy. This guy has absolutely everything that he possibly can in order to make me lose. Every single thing that he has been to make me lose. He's gotten so lucky. I've never seen somebody get this lucky before. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Pokemon TCG Live. Today, we have a deck that, it comes from a Little Dark Theory again. I need your guys' help with it, because while this deck is really, really good, and really, really fun, and really, really cool, unfortunately, it is going to have a lot of important cards rotated very soon. And so, the goal today is to try to my question for you is to try and find which cards you think will fit best in this deck. But for now, it's still legal, so let's get into it. Today's deck that we're working with is Garganacl EX, and you will recognize it if you watch Little Dark Fury, who is a great creator. You should definitely check him out. The whole point of this deck is to not take as much damage as possible. Garganacl EX will be our main card that we're attacking with. This card, Salty Body, can't be affected by special conditions. Very nice, very cool. I haven't seen it come into... it hasn't happened too often that I'm getting into situations like that, but it is really nice when you're not trying to be affected by paralyzation or confusion. Those are the two that really mess you up with this deck. The main thing that makes him really good is how tanky he is. He has 340 HP. He is a stage 2 evolution, but you know, we'll figure out how to get around that. And then his attack, Block Hammer, for 1 fighting energy and 2 colorless energy, does 170 damage. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 60 less damage from attacks after applying weakness and resistance. What's really cool about this is that you can pair it up with the second Garganacl, who is not the EX, this is the baby Garganacl from PAL. And this guy can heal 20 damage from each of your Pokemon every single checkup. Checkup is in between turns. And so you can heal off 40 damage. You can attack with your Block Hammer, block 60 damage coming to this, coming to the Garganacl EX. You block 60 immediately, no problem. Then you heal 20 using this guy. They attack, does 60 less damage. You heal 20 again, and you're back up and running. You kind of get the picture. It's all about getting rid of as much of the damage that they do to you as possible. Now, the other helpers that we have in this deck, we have cards like Manaphy, who's going to help protect your bench when you're getting it set up. You have Cornerstone Ogerpon EX, who is a very good attacker and can just be a win con in some cases. And then you have stuff like Tatsugiri, you've got a Bidoof, Bibarel, and then a Pidgeot EX to help you find what you need. And the whole thing that makes this deck work is Grand Tree, a stadium that I don't see a whole lot of people using, but it's really, really good for getting any kind of stage 2 Pokemon out as fast as you possibly can. This card rocks. It can help your opponent sometimes, but you're fine if they're big giant guys that do 1,000,000 damage, because you're blocking half of that damage just right off the bat, and then with other trainers and cool stuff, you can block way more than that. So let's do the precise breakdown. We have Manaphy, who's blocking damage, getting done to your bench. You've got Cornerstone Masked Ogerpon EX. No problem, we figured it out. You're running 4 Nacli. You're running 2 Naclstack. You're running 2 of the baby Garganacl, and also 3 of the Garganacl EX. And typically on your bench, you want to have 2 of them out, and then the Garganacl EX. 1 is probably fine. If you're building up a second one on your bench, that's also good. No problem. We're running 1 Tatsugiri to help find supporters. You've got a 1/1 Bidoof line and a 1/1 Pidgeot EX line. I don't like using decks with Pidgeot very much. It's weird to me trying to get used to... Again, I played this game a long time ago. Stuff like this didn't exist, where you could just search through your deck for any card you want once a turn. That's crazy. Like, that doesn't compute in my brain, but we're going to figure out how to use them. For our trainers, we're running 4 Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Those are going to get out your Pidgeys and your Naclis. Those are the big ones. You can get Tatsugiri, Bidoof, and Manaphy out of it too, which is useful. It's great for getting set up. It's Buddy-Buddy Poffin. It's so good. You've got a Nest Ball for getting that Masked Ogerpon if you need it. Night Stretcher, only 1, because you will be having Pokemon get knocked out, and it would really suck to lose like a... It would suck to lose a Bidoof or a Bibarel if you have 1 prized, or sometimes Manaphy is really good. Masked Ogerpon can be a win con later on in the game too. We're running 4 Rare Candy. Evolution is very important in this deck, even if we are running the Grand Tree. you can't count on it, because they will be trying to get rid of that as soon as they notice that you have a bunch of Pokemon that are going to be evolving to Stage 2 Pokemon. After that, you're running 1 Super Rod, you're running 2 Switch, 4 Ultra Ball. Ultra Ball is going to be really important because, again, you can't get Masked Ogerpon with anything but an Ultra Ball or an Nest Ball. And then you're also trying to get some Naclstacks or your Garganacls. Really, really useful for later on. You've got the Grand Tree, again, the thing that makes this deck tick. There are probably other ace specs that are good in this deck, but I've tried playing around with a couple of them, and nothing seems to be doing exactly what Grand Tree needs to be. I like Neo Upper Energy, but the thing is, like, you need 3 energy anyways to use Garganacl EX's attack, so it's like, you know, why try? You're using 1 Lake Acuity. This, I almost want to put more cards in here than Little Dark Fury did, because, man, it is really, really satisfying to have a stadium out there that they don't get to use while you use it the whole entire time. It's so much fun, but it usually gets knocked away pretty quick. And then for your supporters, you've got 2 Boss's Orders, you've got 2 Colress Tenacity, you've got 3 Iono, 2 Professor's Research, and then for your tools, you've got 1 Rescue Board, which is useful for getting out that Ogerpon, or maybe if you really have to retreat a Garganacl, you can, just with 1 Turbo Energy, double Turbo Energy, but if you can make it work if your Garganacls are up. You have 1 Rock Chestplate. This move, I love this card. I almost want to put more of it in the deck too, because I like it just tanking so much damage. Slap this on your guy and he's just probably not dying, especially if you have the stadium up and have used your attack. It's nutty. And then for energy, we're running 3 Double Turbo Energy and 8 Basic Fighting Energy. This Double Turbo Energy is the one that I am scared to have rotate, because, like, man, you don't care about doing a million damage. You can take the 20 less damage from you and it's fine, but having the ability to use a Double Turbo Energy and 1 Fighting Energy, and then there you go, there's your main giant attack, is so useful. So if anyone knows what I can use to replace this to help future-proof, that'd be great, because I just have no ideas. I don't know. But with that, that's the entire deck. We're gonna roll right into some ranked, and we're gonna see how it works. I've only played this a couple times in ranked, so this might be garbage, but I love it. I love it. I love Garganacl. He's one of my favorite Pokemon. So let's see. One of the things I love about this game is how quickly you get matched up with people. Like, I just picked up my phone to wait. It took like 5 seconds to happen. This game is really fun. There's a lot of things you can criticize about Pokemon TCG Live, but over all things considered, it's a pretty nice game to have. So we don't get to, we're probably not going first, I would imagine. We like going first in this with this deck, basically just so that we can evolve as fast as possible. It's not super the end of the world if you can't evolve on your second turn, but you know, that's a long time to not be able to do anything. Apparently this guy doesn't know what he wants to do either. He is okay, cool. He's going first. Indecisive. We love it. We love it when that's the first thing that happens. 2 Nacli. Yo. And a Bidoof. That's really nice. Getting that draw engine up and running is so useful. I'm going to keep a Nacli in my hand for now. Ooh, a mulligan. They're running something with water and a Bibarel. What would that be? I don't know what that would be. I'm not super familiar with the different kinds of decks yet. That's one thing that I really got to get better at, is just understanding what people are running nowadays. Back in the day, I would have been able to help, and I'd be able to know what they're running just by the first Pokemon that they're putting out, but not so much now. Things are so new. I'm still figuring out. Being able to start with a Double Turbo and a Basic Fighting Energy is kind of nuts. Am I going first or second? I can't remember. I think that I'm going second? Something like that. This Colress is going to be able to get us that stadium. That's going to be super useful. If we are able to get down the Nacli and another Double Turbo Energy on top of it, that's going to be nice. That would be really, really cool. Oh, this guy's not filibustering. I feel so bad because I don't want to go in and, like, cut out any of the stuff that it's, like, oh, here's an interesting thing that I'm gonna do, or here's my thought process kind of thing. But whenever people just sit there and wait, I'm like, oh my gosh, hurry up. You're not making it easy. Ugh. You were starting out with a Manaphy up there? I have no idea what this deck is yet. I have absolutely no clue. Is he just gonna... I have a feeling this guy's gonna wanna give up at some point, right? If he can't get things started, maybe he will. I shouldn't say that he's gonna throw in the towel just yet. Maybe. I just got back from a trip to my parents' house. It was my birthday recently, and a channel anniversary, and we had a lot of fun. I got a lot of Pokemon there. I got some Prismatic Evolutions, opened nothing, ripped 4 packs from the mini tins, and got nothing. Okay, maybe he's just not playing the game. I hope that that's not the case, but we'll see. Let's use Colress. Grab that guy out. Grab that guy out. I'm gonna keep it in my hand for now, but let's use corner so they can't retreat. Remember what I was saying about this game being a really good one? I might take that back a little bit if this is the caliber of game we're gonna get. Is it like a tradition, or is it like a common thing where people will just sit here and filibuster the whole time? And like when the game's like, your turn's about to end, you have 5 seconds, they'll just like press a button and then call it a day. Does that happen a lot here? If it does, then I'll kind of just show you how to get set up. I'll show you like kind of the fun part of it, you know? I'll show you what makes the deck tick. I think that we're gonna try to do the big attack in Grand Tree this coming turn. Yeah. Let's do it. Screw it if he's gonna do that kind of thing. We're just gonna win first turn. Sorry that this is the first game you got. I'm gonna give him a thumbs up. Good job, buddy. You did it. You did it. That was okay. Look, yeah, he wasn't playing the game, but all things considered, that was kind of a good setup. Like second turn, third turn, we had. I guess that match speaks for itself. Yeah, for real. I think that it's nice and good that our first, like, we managed to get the EX out turn 1, and then the next turn, or the first turn that we could, and then the next turn we would have gotten out the baby one, which would have been also very nice. Let's hope this one's better. Chose Tails. We're likely going second. Let's see. Hey, going second isn't like the worst thing in the world either. It's just like, typically, you don't really want to if you don't have to. Give me a few basics. That's the one thing that I did not get is a basic. Is that a good hand otherwise? Not really. Mulligan. Okay, cool. Starting out with a Nacli. I'm not going to put the Tatsugiri down. Not yet. It's probably a good idea. I have the double turbo, so I could Colress just for a normal fighting energy. That's probably what I'll end up doing. Attach rock chest plate. Yeah, okay, it looks like they're playing some kind of a Charizard deck. Maybe it's just straight up playing Charizard. That would be pretty cringe. They got rid of Radzard. I assume they have Night Stretchers in this deck. Get out a Pidgey, yeah. The whole point of this deck is to make it so that they can try as hard as they want to evolve, but they're not, or to kill you, or knock you out, but they're just not going to be able to do it. That's the whole agenda that they got. Do I want to corner? I don't think that it really helps or hurts anything. Let's use... I almost don't want to use Colress right now. So that we could maybe get out. If we don't use Colress now, then next turn we can get out the stadium for sure and also use it right away. I don't think that it's the right idea to do that quite yet. But also, it would be nice to be able to get that fighting energy to do it this turn. I think that we have to. Let's do it. Let's grab out that and this energy so that we can attach this. We can corner them so they can't retreat next turn. Easy peasy. Do I care about the Tatsugiri? I think I do, just in case I end up getting blown up this next turn. I don't think that I can, but let's see. It'd be really nice to get a boss this next turn. If I can get a boss and get out that Charmander with the EX Garganacl, that'd be super sweet. That'd be really, really nice. Oh, yikes. He just had that in his hand? Okay. That's cringe. Quick search, what is it, a Charizard or a rare candy? And he just does it. Let's see. The turn 2 setup for this guy? Cringe. Cringe. Well, you can't retreat your guy, so that's not going to be super helpful for you. Is he going to be running Switch, do you think? If he's running Switch, which he might just grab out right now and do 180 on his first turn that he can attack. That'd be pretty cringe. That'd be really, really gross. Usually this deck does pretty good against Charizard. I don't know how much quicker I can get set up, really. So, let's see. Okay. They did not have it, so maybe this turn? What's he gonna get? Rotom, okay. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna corner him again. I'm not even gonna evolve Nacli this turn. I'm going to use Grand Tree on the Pidgey. Yeah, I'm gonna use Grand Tree on the Pidgey. Lake Acuity. That's kind of sad to get that right away. Let's attach Double Turbo Energy. Slap up a Grand Tree. Let's use Grand Tree to get Pidgey. Oh, I hope that we have everything. I hope we didn't prize this guy. Okay, fantastic. Had I gotten a chance to look before? Yeah, I need to start counting my prizes. I'm bad at that. Okay, so let's do a quick search. Let's get out Bidoof. It's got to get out of Bidoof, and then next will be a Bibarel. Yeah. Yeah, I like that idea. And then we'll have two Naclis over here doing their thing. I'm going to save evolving this guy at all. Let's go ahead and corner. How come I'm not doing any? Oh, double turbo, duh. That's okay. Dude, I could just stall it out with this Clef. You can't do anything. That's pretty great. Okay, so I could Grand Tree the Bidoof. Or, wait, no, I would Grand Tree that. Okay. I would Grand Tree the Nacli, and then Pidgeot the Bibarel. That's the plan. And then right away, we're going to get rid of Grand Tree. No, we shouldn't get rid of Grand Tree yet. Us being able to evolve up and up and up helps us more than it helps them. Because they, what are they going to get? Just more freaking Charizard, right? Okay. Or it doesn't actually matter. Or we just die. That's pretty lame. That's pretty cringe. I think that we're going to have to get up a Tatsugiri. And we're going to have to let him die, I think. Man. Is that what he quick searched for? Probably, right? I'll put up the Pidgeot EX just so that we can. Let's Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Perfect. Awesome. Great. Okay. Give me two of those guys. Just like that. Let me do I want a Night Stretcher for the energy, maybe? Yeah. I want a Night Stretcher for the energy. Give me that. Let's attach it to this guy. Maybe I screwed up a little bit with the retreating deal, but I think that I'm okay with it. Because we're going to retreat, put up the Tatsugiri. He's going to attract some customers. Let's see if we get an Iono. Very nice. Okay. We can Pidgeot for... Let's Grand Tree for the Bibarel. Grand Tree for a Bibarel. Just like that. Do I want to do that yet? No, I don't. No, I do not. Let's do a quick search. What are we looking for here? Let's grab out a rare candy so that the next turn we can quick search for... Oh, but I'm going to need to get a double turbo. Let's hope that we draw into the double turbo. This is what we're doing so that the next turn we can go ahead and get up one of our big boys. Oh. Lovely. That's exactly what we wanted. Yeah. Okay. Unfortunately, there is a chance that he ends up shuffling our hand, which would be a little sucky. But again, Grand Tree is going to help us out a lot. Quick Search is going to help us out a lot. Industrious Incisors are going to help us out a lot. I think that we've figured out how we can make it work. Oh, and they're dude. Ugh. Freaking gross, dude. My Pidgeot. You're not going to be able to kill that. And he can retreat right away. That Dusclops is going to be icky. Very, very gross. None of our guys can be taken down by just one Dusclops except for the Bibarel. That's pretty gross. Okay, but it looks like we get to do our thing. We get to do the fun thing that we want, which is great. Oh, he used Forest Sealstone. My bad. I thought that he was using the instant charge. I was like, oh, you're not going to attack me? That's freaking dope. Awesome, thanks. So this next turn, we're going to quick search for one of the big guys. Oh, or do we have to... Let's see what we draw into. Because I think... No. We Grand Tree one of the Naclis. And then we Rare Candy one of the Naclis. And then we'll... Yep. And then we're going to have to quick search for an energy. I was hoping that he would knock out the Tatsugiri. Ugh! This guy. That's gross. It's like he's running a deck that's meant to counter mine. That's really icky. Okay, well, no Grand Tree. We still get out at least one. Question is, do we trust an Iono to get a... Well, I think that we have to do this first. Give me a rare candy to this guy. Just like that. Get your dumb stadium out of here. Let me do this for another one of those guys. Okay. Do we Industrious Incisors now? Yeah, we do. Yes, we do. A rare candy. Awesome. Really nice. Okay, so now let's quick search. Oh, but we really have to hope that we get... We really, really have to hope that we get one of the energies from whatever shuffling we're doing here. What do I want to do? I think that we have to... I think that we have to quick search for... We have 3 of those in there. How many of this? Do we have 2? Okay. We need a quick search for the energy because we have more odds of grabbing out one of the Garganacls. That's, I think, how we have to do it. Only thing is, we don't have the rare candy to do now. Did I just screw up? Oh, I might have screwed up. He could try to kill this guy next turn. That's Iono. That's Iono. This is a confusing deck to play with. I don't think I've played a deck that's this, like, in-depth before. You know? Okay, so... We managed to get something. Let's evolve this guy. Just like that. He's gonna heal. Dude, am I okay with dropping my Pidgeot this next turn? Give it to him. Do I give him the Pidgeot? Or do I make it a little bit harder? I think that I retreat the Pidgeot. I think that's important. Let's do that. And put up the Tatsugiri. Let's use attract customers just in case. Maybe we get something. Okay. Oh, hi, Miku. Welcome. And let's end our turn. So if we need to, next turn we can attach to retreat, but I'm hoping we don't need to. 180, that's too much. That's too much damage. Yeah, Pidgeot would not be able to tank it. So I think this is the right play, probably, right? We've got one Garganacl on board. It's important to keep the Pidgeot out. He can probably quick search for a gust of some sort. Just a little cringe, but what are you going to do? There's a boss. It's okay, because if he's using that instead of shuffling his hand, that's okay. That's okay. That's not going to be the end of the world. You are crazy. Do it. Delete him. Since I have the Bibarel up, I'm not going to lose sleep over losing the Pidgeot. Obviously, it would be nice to keep up the Pidgeot, but what are you going to do? Charizard EX, am I right? Also, a little bit of misplays on my part, but we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that as much. Okay. So he's got 3 prize cards left. Awesome. I got a rare candy. Unfortunately, I don't see how I'm going to make that work. He's got a bunch of Pokemon with abilities, so maybe we hope to get an Ogerpon. That'd be kind of fun, right? Let's attach an energy to... We have 3 energy in our hand right now? That's super cringe. That's really gross. But I'd like to get rid of some of these cards, too. Let's attach it to this Nacli, just in case. Let's... Got hair in my mouth. Let's use an Iono. What do we got? That, unfortunately, does not have the rare candy in it. Let's... do we want to try to do that so that we can find... a Naclstack? We would get rid of... No, I don't think that we can. We get rid of one of those and then... Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's get rid of these two. Maybe that's a bad play, but I want to try and get this second one up. Also, we have prized Ogerpon. So, that's going to be interesting. Ogerpon would be good here. Ogerpon would be very good here. Let's use Industrious Incisors. There's the rare candy, but yeah, we couldn't have gotten there otherwise. So let's go ahead, use Block Hammer. Okay, so this only does 150 damage, but now we're blocking a ton of damage from this Charizard. So let's see how that turns out. He'll be able to do, so 180 minus 120. He'll be doing 100 damage with his Burning Darkness attack. And then minus 20 when this guy evolves. And then minus another 20 once this guy evolves. I am now in good mode. And also I have a switch ready to go. So I'm going to be able to do some good stuff. He's going to start dust culling. He's going to start doing some gross stuff. But once we knock him out, that's okay. I'm fine with it. Now, he needs to knock out this 2-prizer if he ends up evolving this guy and trying to knock someone out. But he's not. So he's going to set up another Charizard for what? Since I'm going to have 2 Garganacls up and running, I'm kind of sitting pretty, you know? Like, he's going to be able to do some damage to me, but it's going to be slow, and I'm going to be knocking him out faster than he can do that damage. And then at some point here, I'm going to roll into a boss, and then I can get 2 prize cards off of that Rotom. That's a plan. That's what I'm hoping we can do. Depends on how much time he takes with his quick searches. Probably a rare candy or something, right? So you can evolve this Charmander. Yeah. Really? Okay, well that doesn't affect me anymore, really. But it's cringe that he has so many different stadiums just sitting there. Did he search for the tower, maybe? Probably. All he can do is attack me. I'm going to take 20 more damage, but... 120 damage, minus 20 for the health. Now it's kind of funny. Now we're having a good time. Now we're having a fun time. Garganacl, I could set up another one, but I am on this guy now. This is my serious one. So let's go ahead. Let's attach a double colorless, I guess, to this guy. Just in case. Let's use a Buddy-Buddy to grab out a Manaphy. Why not? We're just trying to get rid of cards that we can use a little bit of incisors. Give me boss. No boss? Okay. There's all of our rare candies showing up. That's pretty cool. Let's use Blockhammer for 150. He dies the next turn. 100, 80, 70. Now, his Charizards are going to start getting more strong. The more prize cards that I take, the more damage they do. And I was okay with putting out the Manaphy and the Manaphy specifically because it's going to take more than just one mana. Oh, wow. That was lucky. It's going to take more than just one. But he shouldn't have done that. Maybe he could. But he could also just quick search a bunch. So, whatever. Because neither the Manaphy or the Tatsugiri are able to die to just a Dusknoir. Or a Dusclops. Sorry. So, I'm okay with having them out. They have to get out one of their Dusknoirs to be able to do this. He should be trying to set up a Dusknoir. Probably. If you can get out a Bibarel and then knock out my Garganacl, then it's over. I have 13 cards left in my deck. Man, where did they all go? Have I been discarding cards like crazy? Doesn't really feel like it. It doesn't feel like I went through my deck a lot. 60, 120, 120. Man, that stadium going away sucks. Is an Iono something for draw maybe? Gust? No. Probably a Charizard. Next turn he'll be able to evolve. 160. 140. Okay. Dude, I'm not getting anything good here with draws. This is kind of lame. And I can't even Bibarel because all I got is a bunch of rare candy in my hand. Cringe. Let's just Blockhammer again. He's going to have to evolve his Charmeleon. I assume he has a Charizard. He's going to start doing more damage because now I have more prize cards. Switch. More switches is good. Hey. Next turn I should... Well, I won't be able to Bibarel exactly, but hopefully close. 180 plus how much for each prize card? 30 more? Okay. Yeah, again, like I said, that starts getting a little bit harder with how he just got set up first turn. But, let's see. Where are you going to put energy? There's nowhere to put it. If you're going to do that, you can't play here. One on himself and then one, just maybe one, probably. I need to like start paying attention to how few cards I have in my deck. I don't know how I've got through them so fast. Feels like I shouldn't have. I was using a lot of trainers just to get set up. And we got set up, it was just a little late. If we're losing, it's probably because 1, we're against Charizard, and 2, it's because it took a long time to set up. Is that a Dusknoir? Dusknoir knocked me out. On first stamp? That's great. Good. Give me a different hand, please. Ooh. It's probably not worth it to do that yet, because I'm just going to be taking more damage. Buddy-Buddy? I think that I need to get rid of this Charizard. But those Duskulls are going to start being something that I have to pay attention to. Because they could all jump onto my Garganacl EX. And that'd be really sucky. Do I die next turn? 240. I have 100 health left. Let's attach this guy just so I can. Let's use Industrious Incisors. There you go. Okay, so not a lot. If he uses his attack again next turn, 180, 210, 240 damage on me. Minus 60 is 180. That's already too much. 80, 34. 200 plus 180, yeah, is too much, we might just be kind of screwed. I could put up a Duskull or something, but they're just gonna... No, I think we just have to... I think that we probably lose. I'm pretty sure we lose here, but I'll take some more prize cards. Just for fun. Because no matter what I do, since I didn't get it set up fast enough, and also because Charizard's ridiculous... Oh, there's the Ogerpon. Is that going to be the... Is that going to be the play? No, because if he knocks this guy out, then... If he knocks this guy out, then it doesn't matter. Which he will be able to. But since Ogerpon was stuck in there, I think I'm just going to... I think I have to concede. There's no way for me to win that. That's too bad. Man, it took me just a little bit too long to get that thing set up. And also, him having 2 stadiums to be able to get rid of any of the blocking damage that I could do. And also the Evo tree, or the Grand Tree. Yeah, nothing I can do about that. Okay, so this next one, let's see. We need to get set up faster. I think that's something we need to pay attention to. And maybe, hopefully, no, if it is Charizard, that's fine. Charizard doesn't, like, he's not a bad matchup for this deck. The only problem is Charizard gets set up immediately. And this deck takes so long relative to Charizard, which is weird, because they feel kind of similar, you know? You've got a bunch of Tier 3 Pokemon that are, or Stage 2 Pokemon that are coming in and doing their stuff. It shouldn't be that hard. It shouldn't be that hard, but let's see. Ogerpon, you have a 1. Okay, cool. So let's do you. I've got my whole Pidgeotto line in my hand. So I can't even Grand Tree for them. That's silly. That's both silly and goofy. Tell me they're running a deck that doesn't have... Stage 2 evolutions. Although nobody's used my Grand Tree yet, so... Monkey Dory. That's not too bad against this deck. One of the baby Garganacls make it okay. If I can draw a rare candy this turn, or next turn, or whatever, that'd be sweet. That'd be so cool. Or give me a Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Just give me something so that I can actually do stuff. This is a lot of abilities that they have out right now. Buddy-Buddy. What are they going to get? I think we're going to roll with Ogerpon. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 abilities that they're going to end up having out. Dang, bro. Dang. I guess. I'm not getting anything in my hand again. I can't stand that, bro. That sucks. Nothing. I hope that I get a rare candy or something. Or give me an energy at the very least so I can attack. Weakness or resistance or any effects. Yeah, so 140 damage no matter what. I can't believe I got the whole Pidgeotto line in my hand. That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. That's really, really silly. Goofy. A Curlia, okay, so refinement. Are you gonna be doing some silly Gardevoir stuff? If I can draw an energy, I'm taking out that Monkey Dory right away. I do not want that there. Okay, 2 Curlias up. They're gonna start running through their deck pretty fast here. Spiritomb. Pokemon V. I don't have any Pokemon V in this deck. I think Pokemon V are dead. I think it's done. So I don't need it. What is that going to be? I could use an Arven. I have... Is it 4 Arven in this deck? And I haven't seen a single one, I don't think. I don't think I've seen a single Arven. I would love an Arven. Please. Prevent all damage to attacks done to this guy. So, man, it would be nice to be able to get... Okay, so there's Monkey Dory online. Attach the energy so that I can boss you up and kill you. Attach the energy so I can boss you up, please. TM Evo. Okay, so we're going to get a bunch of... Oh, wait. As long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, your opponent's Pokemon has no abilities except for that one. I see. But it doesn't really work because you have to attack me. That won't really matter. Oh, fantastic. Okay, cool. Dash that energy. Do this. There we go. Do I want to boss up the Dory? Or do I end their draw right now? I think that I end their draw. Give me this. Yeah. Give me that guy. And... demolish. That... I totally forgot about that double turbo energy. That's okay. Hopefully this next turn we get a Pidgeot. Give me a Buddy-Buddy Poffin or something. Let me get some cards, please. I'd love that if that could happen. That'd be really sick. Yeah, maybe they took all my Buddy-Buddy Poffins. A Drifloon. That's a Pokemon with no abilities, so I have to worry about Drifloon. But it's not like they can transfer stuff over to the Drifloon, and the Drifloon immediately dies if I attack it. Do they have, like, a Hero's Cape or something? 20-30, yeah, but he dies next turn. I get a Pidgeot, and then finally we can start getting set up. I think that in this one, we're going 100% into Ogerpon, right? Like, we're just gonna make that work. Oh, get out of Stadium, yeah, so I can put out mine. Eesh. Okay, so they discarded one Stadium. Are they gonna get a Stadium? Tool Supporter Stadium. What's that gonna be? Boss? Maybe? It's not gonna matter. I have a lot of cards that are gonna help me out with that. Then the question is, what am I getting to set up? Do I want 2 Naclis right away? Probably, right? Or I could do a Nacli and also... Do I want to do an Arvin instead? Yeah. Okay, Moonlit Hill. Put that out. Put that out. Do Moonlit Hill. Please. Bravery Charm. So how much health? 120. Perfect. I can kill that in one hit. Yeah. Each damage counter on that Pokemon. Yep. That's what I want. I'm going to get out more energy. He's going to discard the energy. I assume that he does have Gust, but if he's dealing with this Ogerpon the whole time, like, he's not going to be able to... if that's the main guy that I have out, he's not going to be able to do anything. You know? Oh, wait. They can put damage counters onto this guy. Are they trying to do that? Are they trying to get enough damage counters on him so that I die right away? Dude, that would suck. That would be really freaking lame. If that happens, I'm going to Pidgeot probably for a... for an Arvin. Yeah, for an Arvin so I can get out a Night Stretcher, so I can get out Ogerpon, retreat into that, and then just start all over. No, because then I can't attach 2 energy to this guy. So I have to put up someone to die first. 30, 60, 90. Okay, so he can only do 90 damage to me. Is he gonna 120? This is... Wait. Why would he do that? Does that equal out? Heal 30, adds 20. Wait, why would he do that? Is there like an actual reason to do that? I don't think there is, right? You have to attach to that guy so you can retreat. Or you could just do that. That's not going to kill me, though. And then you die next turn. 30, 60, 90, 120. Right? Is he... Okay, so he's looking for more. 140. He can't do it. How'd I count wrong? That's weird. Okay. Awesome. That's freaking sweet, bro. Let's do Grand Tree. There we go. Let's do Pidgeot. So we'll just grab the little Buddy-Buddy Poffin. That would be kind of fun too, but he's not going to be able to do anything about it. So let's do Buddy-Buddy Poffin. He's going to have another Moonlit Hill. which is not great. Let's grab out one of those and another one of those. Now that this guy's up, I can be going in here and grabbing out anything that I need. Let's do Professor's Research. Give me all those cards. Yes, sir. Beautiful. Rock chest plate. I love it. Probably didn't need to, but I'll attach down there as well. And then let's knock him out for 120. All of his Pokemon have damage counters on them. He will be able to add 30 here. That's gonna knock me out, bro. Oh, man. That's really cringe. No. Well, yeah, because he can just use Gardevoir, put damage. This is, like, the most ridiculous game that I've had to play of Pokemon like this. This is goofy, dude. This is really silly. This is really silly. Like, I not a lot of Pokemon games go like this. So I'm going to... Wait. Oh, yeah, you can just... I mean, I was going to put him up, I guess, anyways. Or, no, I would have preferred to use a switch on him. Okay. We're going to have to get a Night Stretcher. That wasn't even an attack. That's crazy. Okay, so I'm going to have to get a Night Stretcher. I'm going to have to put out the Ogerpon again. Which is kind of nice because it just heals him up, you know? What was that? The Drifloon? Okay. So that's starting again. That's great. I have not played very many games like this. This is silly and this is goofy. Iono. Okay. I'm okay with this. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I forgot that he can just knock out that guy, too. Man, freaking stupid how fast this deck needs to get set up every single time. Really, really lame. So we're going to have to Grand Tree for that guy. We're going to... Oh, buddy, but that's super nice. Great. That guy, this guy. Just like that. Let's do quick search. I can't because he's up, which means I can't retreat into a normal guy. That's crazy. Everything is turning up peaches for this bastard. It's crazy how unlucky I've gotten. Okay, so let's do Grand Tree. That guy. And then let's do Blessed Salt guy. Maybe I should be trying to set up a big boy. It's kind of hard to tell what I want to do here. He has 12 cards left in his deck. That guy will be able to knock out that guy. Let's attach an energy over here. Do I want to get rid of stuff? Let's hope that we get a rare candy and a Garganacl or something. I don't think it'll happen. Night Stretcher would be nice too. Oh, that's a whole evolution line again. That's really silly how often that happens. Okay, so let's... Shit, dude. Put out one of those guys. Let's retreat into... a Bidoof. We're quick searching for a rare candy. so that we can get out this big boy right now. I can't because I just put him down. Okay. Tell me you don't have a way to shuffle my hand into my deck. It wouldn't be the end of the world, but it would be pretty lame. I'm basically feeding you a prize card, so you should take it. What are you looking for here? What could you use? I'm hoping that they take a prize card this turn. Also, they could just not, and then I would have a harder time. I could do it. I could quick search for a switch, but I would also... I need to quick search for that double turbo energy, or else I'm not going to be able to do anything. There's a lot of things I'd like to... I'm starting to get reliant on quick search, and that's probably not great. And naturally, they have an Iono. That's super. Not bad, though. Getting that double turbo is good. And I can Grand Tree this next turn. Okay. Not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. We're good. Why are you setting her up? Don't tell me you got a boss or something. Well, you can't boss. You Iono'd. Let me Grand Tree a Nacli. Let me Grand Tree a Nacli. Okay. So he is trying to go for that one big one. It's going to matter very little, though, since I can heal up in between turns a little bit. So he did take care of the Bidoof. I'm okay with that. Not ideal, but it's fine, because I can put this guy up. Don't have to worry about retreating or anything. Heal up a little bit of damage on that guy. Easy peasy. Okay. Now, we start going silly. Let's do that. Let's do... Hold on. I could Grand Tree this guy. Or I could Grand Tree this guy. Ultra Ball. Oh, man. I think that's what we need to do. But we need to make sure we attack, so let's just super make sure that we're getting this big guy out. That's what matters right now. 1, 2, bam. Okay. And now let's Ultra Ball away one of these, and Bibarel, you're not going to work. Like that for one of you. Pidgeot, let's quick search for a rare candy. All of a sudden, we're very beefy. Which is great. That's like the plan, you know? And then Iono. Get rid of your cards. You have 2 cards in your hand to work with now. Night Stretcher, okay. I'm not going to worry about the big guy right now. Next turn, we're quick searching for a stadium that we like. Let's use Block Hammer. Either the stadium or... No, we got to get the tool first. Tool is first. Unless they put out a stadium that they really like. I don't know. Salty Body. Did you see that? It started saying that I was using an ability by this guy. That was silly. Minus 20. Minus 20. You're going to be doing some damage to me. 190. Minus 6. 130. Healing 40 in between turns. That's going to be tough. I'll probably be able to knock you out before that happens, though. Hi. They have Mawile in here. That's weird. I don't think I've seen that card before. I know you wanted to... Hey, stop. That mouse is not a mouse you want to catch. that doesn't taste good. Hi, baby. Hi. I just got back from a trip. She's missing me. Maybe you can hear her purring. Yeah, I don't know if you could hear it, but she's so cute. Psychic Embrace, what are you going to do? Just get an energy on somebody so you can move 30? You're going to be able to move 30 to me. It's not really going to matter, though. Who are you putting it on? You have 11 cards left. They're going to try to take out the Pidgeot? Do they have a boss? This deck is freaking gross, dude. This guy's luck has been absolutely insane. Retreating to what? Are you going to be able to make that work? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5? 3 to 150. You're not going to be able to knock me out unless you have the gem or whatever it's called. I don't think, right? Wait. No, he gets 6. 30 times 6. Wow, he just knocks me out, huh? This guy has gotten so ridiculously lucky. I've never seen it before. What does he need to do? Night Stretcher for one of those, and for what? Concealed cards. Oh, he needs the charm. Does he need the charm? 30, 60, 90, 120. 120, 150, 180. Okay, so it's not enough. Heal. Yup. Heal. Yup. This is kind of coming down to the wire. Okay, awesome pull there. That was really nice. Big boy is out and playing. Let's use Lake Acuity. I'm going to attach one of these to him just in case he needs it. Do I want to Night Stretcher anything? I don't think so. Actually, yes. Let me take out the Ogerpon. It's kind of a red herring for him to be like, hey, you want to attack this guy, right? But also, he can't be damaged by the big guys that he's got, so I'm happy with that. We got that. Let's use quick search. What do I don't have another rock chest plate, right? Yeah. Icky. Do I want to boss anything? The Dory? No, I have to knock out. Yeah, I have to knock out the other guy this turn. So let's get out a fighting energy, I guess. We're as close as we can possibly be to doing to blocking as much damage as we can. Let's use another Iono, get them down to 2. We're knocking out their Drifloon, which is great. I would love to take out their Monkey Dory, but Drifloon needs to die. So, let's see. If we end up losing this one, I'm going to be really proud, because look at how long we're sticking in there. Like, it's kind of ridiculous how... Oh, nice. It's kind of ridiculous how silly this has gotten. And we're making stuff work, you know? 130... Tell me you don't have a boss sitting in your hand. If you have a nether... But how many bosses have you gone through? 1. Only 1? Counter Catcher. I guess that kind of counts. It's not going to matter with Counter Catcher. So if you have a boss, that's ridiculous. And I'm just like, okay, cool. Most you should be able to do is 30 damage to me. Screamtail. 20 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon for each damage counter on that Pokemon. 20, how many is he going to have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 20, 8 times 2, 16. He's going to get it by 10? No. Tell me Lake Acuity works here. Tell me Lake Acuity works here. Oh, it's damage counters. No, it's not. That's crazy. This guy has absolutely everything that he possibly can in order to make me lose. Every single thing that he has been to make me lose. He's gotten so lucky. I've never seen somebody get this lucky before. Throw out... Do I want to throw out a Manaphy? Yeah, I do. I probably should have thrown him out before, but whatever. I couldn't have known. That's crazy. That Lake Acuity is insane. Do I want to do Colress? Does that help me at all? Let's attach that this turn. And then Colress. Why not? Grab out one of these. Ugh, this is crazy, dude. This is stupid, silly, crazy. Bam! Are you going to be able to do it again? If you have a Night Stretcher or something, I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to be so angry. I am doing my absolute best to hang on with this crappy deck, and I'm dealing with the best, or one of the best decks in the meta right now. I don't know what else I can do. I do not know what else I can do. If he has a Night Stretcher or something, then it's GG's. Wait, no, because this guy, don't get a boss. Don't get a boss. Don't get Gust, please. Refinement, okay. Oh, I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. This is crazy. I'm going insane. I'm actually going crazy. A boss? A boss? Do you have a boss? What are you doing? You can only do 30 using Monkey Dory. Are you going to attack? Are you going to attack with Gardevoir? It's not going to do a lot. It's not going to do a lot. That's the, that's what this deck is supposed to do, right? That's the fun part of this deck. Is that it doesn't do a lot, but somehow they're managing to do a lot. I'm going crazy. 220, don't boss. Do not boss. Don't boss. Miracle Force. 110. Okay, nothing. You could have been doing that this whole time. Am I gonna boss? I'm gonna boss up that Dory. Or do I do the Greninja? I'm healing up just about... Yeah, I'm healing up more than the Dory. So I'm gonna go after the Greninja. Okay, so let's attach another freaking... one of these, this guy. Yeah. Let's use Quick Search. Let's just look around, see what we got. A switch? I'll grab a switch just in case. Or do I want a Super Rod? Let's Super Rod so that we can make sure we're not going to run out of cards. I think I like that idea. Super Rod. 1, 2, 3. Yep, I'm okay with that. And then let's boss up the Ninja. Screw this guy, man. Screw him. Hate that guy. Could have gone after the Gardevoir, but... I don't know. Maybe that's a misplay on my end, but it doesn't feel like it. Does not feel like it. One prize card left. This has been a fight, dude. This has been absolutely insane. If I end up winning this, I'm going to be so happy. If I end up losing, I'm going to be like, you know what? I tried. Maybe I should have gotten out the Curlia instead, since they can refinement into whatever they want. Maybe that would be the better idea. 170? Okay, cool. I misplayed. Crap, dude. I should have known to go after the Gardevoir. But, you know, like... They got lucky grabbing that guy. A match where they were that lucky all game long and I managed to go to the last prize cards, I'm okay with that. And that's going to be the end of this episode of Pokemon TCG Live. I really like this deck, and I'm sure that it's good. Maybe it's just extra hard. Maybe, you know, I got a little bit salty, but it's okay. It's okay. That's the point. That's the guy. Get it? Do you get it? He's salty. I want to make this work, and again, like I said, leave a comment to tell me how exactly I should be future-proofing this, because I want to have a draw engine in there. It feels like it needs it. It's really, really slow, and it kind of gets shut down by a lot of things. But you know, I'd be interested to see what you guys come up with. I maybe that mist energy or whatever, where it like prevent effects of attacks done to your Pokemon by your opponent's Pokemon. That might be kind of cool. But then those double turbo energy are so nice to be able to get the guy up and running, both your Ogerpon and your Garganacl EX. So that's gonna be the end of this episode. Thank you very much for coming in. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below what you got, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.